Hello, I'm here to talk about my vegan story and basically my, I would say, my ups and downs and how I got started and how it's been for me, I guess, pros and cons. Um, Started with my wife and I watching Forks Over Knives. She's had a lot of health issues in her past and was trying to get healthier, and this was some information that she wanted to find out to help herself. And so after we watched it, it was kind of an eye opener to me, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So from that day on, we've been vegan, and uh, started out, the our meals was kind of tricky to figure out. Well, okay, what are we gonna have? Coming from a traditional North American, you know, 40 plus years of eating like typical Americans: meat, dairy, eggs, everything, and trying to figure out, okay, what is actually vegetarian, and then beyond that, what is actually vegan, because there is quite a difference. Uh, Going vegetarian is pretty easy, in my opinion. It's not that big of a deal. You're just cutting out meat, whereas vegan's a bigger step where you're cutting out dairy and egg. So early on, it was kind of tougher trying to figure out meals, and it's not as easy as, oh, here we got a chicken breast, and oh, we got a pork chop, and we'll just have some potatoes or rice and a veggie with it, and boom, there's dinner. It's more of, okay, are we going to have? Potatoes, rice, pasta as our base, and then go with whatever vegetables, go with whatever sauce. So then you got then you have to make sauces or buy sauces, and so I guess it can be as difficult or as easy as you want it to make. But ours was a lot of learning on our own. Lindsay Dixon is a good author that does Happy Herbivore, and she's got awesome recipes in her book. So those are great if you're getting into the lifestyle. So that, as far as meals, that's kind of the basic of that, and it's evolved as we've went. We've gotten cleaner, and it's quicker, it's easier, less hassle for meals now. Sometimes, even within the last probably 3 months, we've even changed it a bit even more. Like we used to do a Mexican dish every week, and now we've kind of cut that out, and not really sure why. It just kind of happened. We eat a lot more potatoes, I think, now than we used to. Let's see, so like potatoes with tofurkey brats and some sauerkraut is really good. Rice with veggies, and a peanut sauce. You can make your own peanut sauce. It's really quick and it's really tasty. So we've been doing those. So that's kind of the food end of it, like meal preparing and stuff. And I know probably a lot of guys don't want to do a whole lot of cooking and prepping and all that. There is a lot of prep to some of the meals, and it does get kind of irritating at times, but it's your food. It's what you're eating, so do it right. Another benefit to going vegan is weight loss. I know there's probably a lot of controversy or people with different stories to tell on that, but mine is that I was always kind of a chubby kid. I felt a lot of people said I was never fat, but me personally, I always had a spare tire. I always had love handles. I was always a husky kind of guy. I was always self-conscious of it, and it did affect my ego and my self-image, I guess, for a long time. And I there were times when I would like to work out. I did taekwondo and lifted weights there for about a year and a half, and that was the most exercise and the best shape I've ever been in. But I hate working out. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's like pulling teeth to get me to do anything like that. So vegan was great. I lost 60 pounds, 60 pounds just by changing what I ate. I cut out a lot of processed stuff. I quit eating meat, dairy, and eggs. It's all plant-based, and it's funny because now I look at myself now and I look at pictures from the past, and it's just like, wow, I can't believe, it's a big difference, especially in my face. My face looks a lot longer and thinner than it used to. But the bad side is that when I did lose that weight, it wasn't all fat. It was a lot of muscle. Like my arms are pretty skinny now. I'm kind of scrawny with a weird belly. So I know that working out and, doing that end of it would do me wonders. It's just, like I said, I hate doing it. So might not happen, but I know I'm going to need to, just to keep my health up even better. So one day maybe I'll get off the chair and do it. So I enjoy the diet. I love what I eat, and but I'm kind of doing it for her too, to help her and not deter her from her path also. But yeah, I like the lifestyle. When we go to eat anywhere, if we go out, I'm always looking for vegetarian options. I have a fancy dinner I'm supposed to go to Wednesday. I canceled because the restaurant has nothing that's even vegetarian. So what's the point? Also, I'm starting to notice that, I'm a big craft beer lover, and there's a lot of beers that are vegan that you wouldn't even know. And it's a simple thing of changing one ingredient in brewing your beer, and that makes it vegan. And I have a friend that has a nano brewery, and most of his beers are vegan. So I think that's pretty cool that the whole world and different things are changing to go, oh, hey, that's, even as a marketing ploy, it's great. Who cares, whether they're like, oh, I meant this to be vegan or not. It is. So that's just an added bonus for him. So yeah, it seems like a lot more people are getting into the healthier lifestyle and getting away from eating a lot of carcinogens in meat. So it's just the truth. People have been ignorant and lied to for a long time about what's good for us and how we should eat in the American diet, the North American diet. And so it's nice. I'm grateful for Janine to showing me the way and for us taking this journey. Yeah, that's my story. So go vegan.
If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. You know you want to.